Okay. So Ice Shroom immobilizes all zombies on the screen. I don't think I care about that one that much. I really wish I could save a loadout. Why can't I? Probably the cherry bomb. The hypno shroom was okay. I think I'd rather have a potato mine, honestly. Maybe? Maybe. Let's see. Does this look framey or is it on your end? It probably isn't 60 FPS. Which might be something, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of other easy explanations that I could come up with. Okay. Let's see if this works. It might just be an internet issue with me downloading Warhammer. Hopefully, it'll be better for everybody in like 2-3 minutes. Worst comes to worst, if the frame rate really bothers you, you can just go watch on YouTube in a couple of days when I finally start putting this series back up. Much better. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I guess I should probably just keep getting the sun shrooms down. That's much better. Fixed. Suddenly frames. Alright. That's all I needed to know. Yeah, as far as headaches go, I get them kind of bad, especially during, I guess really just whenever. I am hyper susceptible to just kind of low-level headiness in kind of an uncomfortable manner. This is gonna... We might want to go... Let's just put a spud mine down instead of trying to rush it with anything else. Oh. If you have Grifflands on Epic, you can get a free Steam copy through Play. That's actually really helpful to know. Thank you. Okay. Well, one way or another, the frame rate should normalize fairly soon. Let's just keep working on that. Spud mine can kind of protect this whole area. Spadow! There's so much little bits of charm here and there on this game. I think they got it. Okay. This might be a problem. There we go. Let's see. I think I might hold off on the graves for a little bit. Let's actually start getting our better defenses down. Okay. There we go. The other problem that I've specifically been dealing with that I'm not very happy about is we haven't ordered groceries in a little while. And I really want more beverages. I don't know about you guys, but I don't hate water, but I hate drinking water is the only thing that I have, like, available. It just gets so... I don't want to say depressing, but it's definitely one of those where I'm just like, I'm so sick of just drinking water day in, day out. I'm like, I just want some oat milk or some something. And, like, Shell's got a bunch of tea, but I've always found tea is kind of more of like a, I'm not feeling great. It also doesn't help that I'm always, like, super warm. So, yeah, drinking tea, for example, is just like, hey, do you want to be incredibly and uncomfortably warm for a while unless you let this cool down? Or have iced tea? And it's just like, ah. So, did Wander finish Phoenix right? Nope. I haven't yet. It's kind of on the to-do. I was considering it for tonight. There we go. I was considering it for tonight, but I think I want to do the Space Marine one. It's a fairly short game. It's something I've always wanted to play. And I was thinking of my next, I forgot what this guy does. I was thinking of my next major video essay I want to do, and I want to do something on power fantasies in games. Destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its wake. Doom Shroom, that's what it is. Okay, that should be fine. As a problem. There we go. All downloaded. Yup. Let's see, what was I branding? Hey, thank you, Gav, for the 38-month resub. Let's see, really playing Plants vs. Zombies. I haven't seen this game in so long. It's super good. January is the month where literally nothing matters. Like, my ad rev is atrocious. My viewership is kind of here and there. And no new games come out, so it's just kind of like, alright, I'm just gonna play whatever strikes my fancy. And ideally is shorts. I don't wanna sit down and do what I did last year, which was try and play through Witcher 3, because that was not worth it. That was absolutely not worth it. Let's see. There was a massive fat Steam notification on Steam. That is a good point. You guys can see that, in fact. Alright, whatever. Let's see. But like, I keep looking at upcoming games list, and it's all end of the month or sometime next month. Which really does put me in this kind of convenient position where I can say, like, alright, let's play Plants vs. Zombies. It's only, what, 5-10 hours long tops? Yeah, don't start a JRPG. It's kind of words of extreme wisdom for streamers and YouTubers is, like, really do not touch long JRPG things unless you're really, really into it, or your audience is really, really into it. Like, I'll gladly finish Phoenix Wright. Slowly, admittedly. But I'll gladly finish that one because, like, it is a good game, and I'd really like to have the whole series done someday. But in the meantime, I don't know, Plants vs. Zombies here and there? Yeah, I could do it. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to do Warhammer tonight, 1, I've just been wanting to play a shooter. 2, something I've always wanted to play. 3, I want to do another video essay, this time on power fantasies in gaming. I know I already said this, but yeah. Anyway, so what's a good example? Maneater. If any of you guys saw me play Maneater a couple months ago, or is that like March? That was like a long time back. But Maneater was really cool. Why did I put that down? You know what? Who cares? I could use the extra juice anyway. Let's see. But Maneater is like the classic power fantasy game. You have to earn it a little bit, but then once you get going, you are just a giant super death shark that is just burning through everything. And it's just so fun. Let's see, you're doing an impressions review kind of thing. More... Gosh, I don't even know where to describe it. Because I don't want to do, like, what, say... I'm gonna say, like, what Mandalore does. I think he's a little bit more specialized on specific games. I'm very much in the camp of, like, I want to talk about more overarching concepts. And sometimes, yes, it will be talking about specific games that I think exemplify certain design choices. So, talking about Cyberpunk and why it made me feel like a psychopath whenever I loaded it up. Mainly just because, you know, the world does not change based on your actions, and it's interesting. I sing glowing praises of Maneater, where you are a horrible thing that is just going around eating people, and then Cyberpunk, where you are a horrible person killing people. Like, what is the difference? And I think the difference is expectation. That with Cyberpunk, you at least feel like you should be kind of reasonably, well, maybe not a good dude, but you should have some kind of agency over the world and some kind of effect and control over it. But instead, it's very much just kind of like a, well, you just killed an entire gang's upper leadership. What do they do about it? Nothing. They don't come for revenge. They don't even notice. And that was just kind of the moment where I was just like, man, this game is just, it's got some weird problems. Same thing with Carrion. It's like, yeah, I'm absolutely a monster, but I'm supposed to be a monster. And so I don't feel weirdly monstrous about it. R. These guys are jerks. Dang, dude just kind of blew through my purple mushroom defenses. It didn't last long. Okay, let's get a double shooter in there. Another. You know what, if I put that there, that should probably be safe. Hopefully it is. Let's see, it didn't bother you in Cyberpunk because one of the themes is, like, the world wouldn't care. It's not that the world wouldn't care, it's that the world wouldn't change. I didn't need anybody to be crying over them, but, like, if you were to right now, like, go and take out the head of some kind of, like, major faction, it would fall to chaos or fall apart. Like, doesn't really matter, like, who or what. If you destroy the upper leadership of, you know, the bad guys, they're gonna fall apart. And to have that not happen was just off-putting. There's a lot of other things. And I'm sure, like, a lot of people don't care and just don't even notice. But for me, it was just this, like, weird thing that I could never get past. Well, not even weird thing. It makes sense. Okay. Do I bomb? Yeah. Oh. Maybe I could have actually used that. Wonder if you've seen the new Attack on Titan yet. Nope. I actually don't watch Attack on Titan. I tried. It did a lot of the, horror gore that I'm not super big on in the first couple episodes, so I was just, like, kind of checked out on, I really checked out on Attack on Titan way before I think pretty much most people ever do. Okay, this one's dicey. Just gotta get them away from... There we go. We're fine. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies. Superman 64, best humbling power fantasy. You're literally Superman with all the power, yet you're useless. Nah, anyway, I could absolutely see why Attack on Titan would be fantastic, but I think it's kind of one of those standard mixes of... I would dearly like to get into it, but I think I want to wait until it's done. Not gonna lie. Oh, that just wiped everybody. Okay, well that's fine. Now can I... Yeah, so I can never use the crater again. So I have to use that very sparingly. Probably should have flipped that around. Probably should have also waited on that one, but it's okay. Let's give him some help. I want to stay away from the Doom Shrooms if I can. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I thought the Heidi Shroom was actually just going to be undetectable, but not so much so. The crater does go away after a while. Good to know. Okay. This is a bit better than I thought it was actually. Let's just turn him right around. Oh, that didn't work. Oh yeah, it does go away. Good. Maybe I'll have to actually give the fume shroom a little bit more credit. There we go. I'm getting it to work. There we go. Hey, even took out the next guy. Perfect. Crater fills in with zombies walking over it. Oh. Okay, well that works out fine for me then. Yeah, I don't think I ever really bothered with the fume shrooms up until now for whatever reason. I think I always just assumed they were not nearly as useful as they actually are. But the answer is, they're pretty good. Let's wait for them to get a little closer. Yeah, fume shroom also super counters the door zombies. Yup. There we go. Damn. I am... All of these... Okay, it lived. All of these various techniques and strategies that I just never had used before. Now I feel kind of foolish for never bothering. Oh. Kind of foolish. But overwhelmingly so. Let's see. He's probably in trouble. Probably want to start replacing some of my weaker dudes with just more free... I can word. We good? Yeah. There we go. Might as well use the hypno shrooms on this one. But they also do penetrating damage. I wish I had known these things a long time ago. But I think I was a moron child. I'll own it. Let's see. Do we do another Doom Shroom? So this guy might be a bit of a dicey. Alright, let's stick him on the other ones. There we go. Does do piercing damage? It looks like it does. It might not do a whole lot of damage, but I bet if you had a bunch of them, it would actually be pretty effective. Okay. There we go. You get in there. There we go, thank. Fight, footboys. Bye. There we go. Okay, how do we reconfigure this? I don't know. I feel like if I put my defenses too far up, they just get eaten immediately. But I realize that's not actually the case. The more firepower I have, the less it matters. These are also very easy. What do we think? Good time for a Doom Shroom? Yeah. Because I think these are the last two. Alright, let's get up in there. Go ahead and get through me. There we go. Lily pads. Looks like the zombies gave up attacking our front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? How many levels are there? It's like 4? I forget. Alright, sunflower. These, definitely lily pads. Be a bad day without them. Do I want to go walnuts? Either I go walnuts or I go chompers. Six. Okay. Because I remember there was... The roof is the last level. Oh. Is it like a front yard day-night thing? Yeah, front day-night, back day-night, roof day-night. That's it. Really have the convenient option here, do I? That's okay. Roof does not have a night. Cool. So honestly, I guess if I really motored tonight, we could finish this. Go for one more, just get a... Get an ice one down. We'll definitely admit, a lot faster during the day. He's there. Oh, right, the music changes too. Let's just get a couple of those down. Yeah, you can beat Plants vs. Zombies in a couple hours easy. Which is honestly why I wanted to play it. Because, like I said earlier, January is just like throwaway month for me. And so it's one of those that, like, I can gladly just pick up a bunch of really short games that I can just finish in a sitting or two. Let's see. So I'd like to do Space Marine. I want to do Shura's Wrath. I heard that game's only like 6 to 7 hours long, which is like a sitting. I know there's Shadow of the Colossus. The only reason why I haven't played that one is just because I'm lazy and headachy. I forget. Do we have pool zombies on this level, or is it the next one? Oh lord, Ashura's Wrath. I've heard from a lot of people that it's one of those, like, super underrated games that everybody just, like, didn't want to play because it was so short. But, like, for me, I'm super down with games that are effectively just interactive movies nowadays. Okay, there's our pool zombie. I don't know if I can do a spud mine here. Let's just slow him down. I'm going to assume pool zombies are slightly easier. And squeak out just a little bit more sun. Honestly, I could probably just squeak out a little bit more sun in general. 3 layers instead. I think that's what I used to do. I think it was just unnecessary. Oh, but what I could do is actually just back it up as I get more and more. Okay. So I was kind of wrong. There they go. I was kind of wrong, but it didn't really matter. Yeah, I think I only ever need 2 rows of sunflowers, especially once we get the double sunflowers. Like, that really solves all problems. The best way to experience Ashura's Wrath is to watch somebody else play it. Yeah, I could agree with that. What does this guy do? Squashes zombies. I think he's much kind of in the same way as the cherry bomb. Or... oh, it's like the potato mine, but it hits multiple things. That's what it is. I mean, honestly, I guess I'll just get the potato mine, just so we have both of them. That's one and done. I know it's one and done, but I believe it squashes multiple. Yeah, hits zombies clumped together. I don't think the potato mine does that, or... I forget. Squash doesn't have a wait time either. Yup. I think I'm still going to use the potato mine for stuff like this, because it's just like... I don't really need to squander the extra on squash. Though, there could be an argument made for the extra potential sun that I would have gotten by waiting until later and using the sun that I would have used on the potato mine on like another sunflower, and hopefully the sunflower would pop like a little bit extra. Maybe. I don't know. Wonder if I've ever done Dungeons of Dreadmore. I did years ago. I might still have the footage. But ultimately, it was a failed run, and I just never got around to editing it. I really should, though. Yeah, the other reason why I want to do Ashura's Wrath is, like, I'm sure watching somebody else play it or, like, watching a cutscene compilation does the job, but... if I want to do video essays, sure, I could probably start asking people for, like, hey, can I just use your footage for this? But I still feel like that would be... I'm not going to say unethical, but... let's not rush. Okay, maybe I should have rushed. Well, fine. Get out of here. There we go. Let's see. Anyway, I know I could absolutely use, like, somebody else's footage for one of my videos if I asked nicely. And I'm sure, like, a number of them would absolutely say yes. Minigames unlocked. Hey. But honestly... considering how my channel works, I might as well just record them all myself. Especially if it's a shorter game. I mean, obviously, if it's like a 50-hour game, then no thank you. I will either ask or I just won't even do the video. Because very rarely is a game worth, like, that much time. That was awkward. Okay. I should be able to get the snow pea down, and I think that should be enough, and if it's not, we can always bomb it with a cherry as it goes by. He'll probably be fine. Yeah, there we go. The timing is always weirdly tight with Plants vs. Zombies, but it's kind of fun. It's like... let's wait on that one, actually. You know, how much can I get down without actually, like, screwing myself over? And how tight can I cut it? Honestly, looking at this, my defenses are actually looking pretty good. Instead of blowing a cherry bomb, let's just go for the dangage. Get everything down. Let's see, what else do we do? Man, this defense came together way faster than I was expecting it would. I couldn't get into Dreadmore. It was extensive and interesting ability customization options, but the problem is too many initial decisions you do random and may end up with a garbage build. Yeah, it felt like Dreadmore was one you had to play with a guide. I really like the Stone Shard game. It felt like what Dungeons of Dreadmore to some degree should have just been in terms of, like, playability. The only problem is Stone Shard, very content light as of the last time I played it, which is a bit of a detractor. People are talking about solo leveling in chat. I still read that. I feel like it's hit a bit of a slow point, and has been for a while. But that is probably one of the more, like, hype manhwas I've ever read. I just realized, after playing this repeatedly, the lily pads have eyes and blink. Did you guys know this? That's freaky looking. Yeah, the art is real good. Yup. Probably actually one of the best draws of solo leveling. Is just how ridiculous it looks. I do now. Yup. Hey, there's these two little yellow eyes there. That are... How dare you off my thing! There we go. Alright. Bam. Well, that didn't quite work, but it's fine. I think the rest of my defenses have this in spades. We really should probably start bringing the walnuts, though. Hey! I forgot these guys existed. I don't remember what they do. Gosh, they are expensive. Shoots peas in 3 lanes. Oh.